Okay, grade 6, unit 5, proportional reasoning with ratios and rates. Number 1, Alamo Cola manufactures a soft drink made with 0.25% peach juice concentrate. What is this percent expressed as a fraction and decimal? Number 2, Bethany surveyed her classmates and learned that 14 out of 20 classmates have a pet at home. She used colored counters to represent her survey results. Which diagram represents how Bethany could use the colored counters to calculate the percentage of her classmates that have a pet at home? So 10%, 20%, 30%, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80%. Okay, number 3. Mrs. Vargas bought oranges, apples, and bananas to prepare a fruit salad. She paid $2.40 for 6 apples. The price of each of the oranges was more expensive than the price of each of the apples. And the price of each of the bananas was cheaper than the price of each of the apples. Which of the following could have been the price for each of the oranges and bananas that Mrs. Vargas bought? Oranges, 40 cents each. Bananas, 10 cents each. Oranges, 35 cents each. Bananas, 40 cents each. Oranges, 50 cents each. Bananas, 10 cents each. Oranges, 50 cents each. Bananas, 40 cents each. Number 4, international exchange houses trade money from one country for money of another country. This process makes trade between countries easier. If the rate of exchange for the Indian rupee and the Japanese yen is 45 INR to 30 JPY, which of the following is not true? It requires 1.5 times the number of Japanese yen to determine an equivalent number of Indian rupees. It requires 2/3 the number of Indian rupees to determine an equivalent number of Japanese yens. H, it requires 15 fewer Japanese yens to be equivalent to the number of Indian rupees. J, 21 Indian rupees are equivalent to 14 Japanese yens. And number 5, Jenny read 3 books in 7.5 hours. At this rate, how many books can Jenny read in 1 hour? Number 6, Kim's class has 16 boys and 8 girls. Which represents the part of the class that is boys? Number 7, a can of soda has a capacity of 355.5 milliliters. What is this measure in liters? Number 8, Alvin is taking a bus on a ski trip. The bus traveled 174 miles in the first 3 hours of the trip. If the ski resort is 696 miles from his home, which proportion could Alvin use to predict how many hours the bus trip to the ski resort will take? Number 9, the circle graph shows Cameron's budgeted expenses while planning a vacation. Transportation, 36.8%. Lodging, 32%. Meals, 19.2%. Gifts, 12%. Cameron has budgeted $240 on meals for his full trip. What is the total budget for the trip? $46.08, $800, $1,250, $4,608. Number 10. Amy found an old-fashioned lemonade recipe that uses 1 cup of lemon juice for every 6 cups of water. Rebecca found a recipe that uses 1 1/4 cups of lemon juice for every 7.5 cups of water. Which statement is true about the 2 recipes? F. Amy's lemonade has a greater ratio of lemon juice to water than Rebecca's recipe. Amy's lemonade will have a stronger lemon flavor. G. Rebecca's lemonade has a greater ratio of lemon juice to water than Amy's recipe. Rebecca's lemonade will have a stronger lemon flavor. H. It is not possible to tell which lemonade recipe will have a stronger lemon flavor. J. The ratio of lemon juice to water is the same in both recipes. Number 11. Which of the following is an equivalent rate to running 5.4 miles in 43.2 minutes? A. Running 1 mile is 0.125 minutes. Running 1 mile is 0.8 minutes. Running 10.8 miles in 21.6 minutes. Running 3.5 miles in 28 minutes. I think I said those A and B wrong. Running 1 mile in 0.125 minutes and running 1 mile in 0.8 minutes. Number 12. For every 16 games the baseball team won, they lost 3. Which ratio correctly compares the number of games lost to the number of games played? 3 to 16, 16 to 3, 3 to 19, 19 to 3. Number 13. A movie theater marks up the price of popcorn 12 3/4 times the original cost. Express 12 3/4 as a percent and a decimal. Number 14. Every day after school, Jenna rides her bicycle to her home, which is a distance of 4.2 kilometers. Which proportion can be used to convert 4.2 kilometers to meters? Number 15. A school reporter surveyed a sample of 6th grade girls about their favorite Friday night activities. 65%, or 39 girls, selected going to the movie as their favorite activity. How many girls did the reporter survey? Number 16. The ratio of cats to dogs in a pet store is 3 to 5. Which graph best represents this relationship? Where the number of dogs is represented by the X values and the number of cats is represented by the Y values. Number 17. Jacob has been helping his mother make strawberry jam. This afternoon they made 3.5 gallons of jam, and they're going to store the jam in pint-sized jars. Select the proportion that could be used to convert 3.5 gallons to pints.